Hey everyone, welcome back to Anu Talk Show. If you want to improve your sales as a woman of color coach, you are having a coaching business, a consulting, you want to improve your sales in the next 30 days and not just make a little bit more of money. Stay tuned. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you about how to do that. You could literally double your income without more followers, without more content, without chasing more leads. And the best part that you are missing is right now that you are showing up, you're posting, you are doing everything right as a woman of color coach, but your sales is not reflecting your effort back. So in this episode, I'm going to break down the exact three areas we need to fix, we need to start refining immediately if you want to see the difference in your sales in the next 30 days. So when you sign up for Leverage 20, we're gonna fix those three things in order to improve your sales. No fluff. In this episode, it's not only like mindset talk. I'm literally will give you what will move the money in your business, the sales in your business. So let's be honest where you are right now as a woman of color coach consultant. You are consistent. I see you're creating content. I see you are posting lives every single day. You're showing up on stories. You're even going live and talking to your community in order to increase that sales. But when it comes to sales, you are not really selling daily. Your conversion feels inconsistent and you are questioning why people are not buying, why people are not showing interest. And the truth is that your problem is not visibility. When you are posting reels, you are going live, it's not that you are not visible. It's not that you don't have leads, especially if you have like followers, more than 1,000 people on your audience. Your problem is how you are selling. So if you want to improve your sales in the next 30 days, you need to improve how you are selling right now. Because I have seen coaches with small audiences closes more clients than people with more than 10K followers. Why? Because they refine their sales process, not how much content they are having, they are posting, or how many followers they have in their community. Hi, Iona. What's good? How are you? So, the first thing, what we're going to do when you want to improve your sales in the next 30 days is we need to fix your sales identity. Okay. We need to fix your sales identity. You cannot improve your sales if you deep down believe that selling is annoying, pushy, or it's optional. And a lot of you are operating from this energy of, I don't want to bother my people. I don't want to sell too much. I don't want people to think I am sleazy and I don't want to sound repetitive. Let me be very direct here, okay? Not selling your offer every single day is a disservice to your audience. It's a disservice for your clients who are waiting for that. You are literally holding people back from the transformation you can give them with your offer. Ah, Iona, that is so sweet. I am so happy to hear. Iona just said it's her favorite moment of the day, tuning in live. Oh, that makes me happy. Again, to my very direct energy here, not selling your offer every single day is a disservice to your audience because you are literally holding back your people back from the transformation you can give them through your offer. And you are actually hiding behind content. Yeah, you are creating reels, you are creating those live, you're creating carousels, but if you are not selling every single day your offer, why are you creating that content? It's literally for nothing. Because you need to realize and you need to have this identity that sales is not manipulation, sales is leadership. And if you actually believed in your offer that good enough that it will change your lives, you would not hesitate to talk about it daily, to invite your people every single day to make business with you. Is that right? But why are you holding it back? Maybe you are not believing in your offer that well. You believe your offer is not good enough, or you believe that your offer should need refinement in order to actually invite more people on a daily basis. So inside Leverage 20, I teach a concept that is called fall in love with sales again. Because when you enjoy selling, you enjoy talking about your offer, you enjoy making money, you enjoy seeing more money in your bank account, you will show up differently. You will repeat your messaging over and over again confidently. You will invite your people into your world consistently. That is what creates demand. A lot of coaches, they think demand creation happens overnight. No, demand creation starts when you start to sell your offer every single day. That is how you are getting back the control of demand and not waiting that demand is created overnight. So selling every single day doesn't mean pushy. And if you believe that, it's your sales identity that you need to change as a business owner, because you are not a content creator here. You are not an influencer that is waiting for brand dealerships, okay? If you are a coach, you are a consultant, and you are running your business, your content is the main driver, how to drive sales into your business, how to get more people, attract quality people into your offer. Okay, so selling every single day doesn't mean you are manipulative, it's pushy, it's icky. It means expressing your offer in so many different ways, like in different stories, in conversations and content and call to actions, and how you are inviting your people. And if you are not doing that right now on a daily basis, okay, I'm talking to coaches like you're already making 3 to 5K a month and you want to make 20K a month. This is your first gap. Your first gap is to close your sales identity that you have right now. Any questions about sales identity? Again, we teach inside Leverage 20 fall in love with sales again. That's a concept where you start as a business owner, as a coach, to sell your offer every single day in different ways so that your audience starts to see and starts to recognize your offer in a way that they want to invest. Because if your audience only hears about your offer once a week, once a month, there is no recognition, there is no familiarity, there is no connection there. No wonder that it takes for them too long to say yes to your offer. So that's the number one thing we would do in the first 30 days to improve your sales. Okay, you're already making sales right now. If you want to make consistent sales, you want to have consistent one-on-one clients, group clients, this is what we will do. The second area is we need to fix your conversion rate. Okay, this is where most of you are leaving money on the table. Okay, let me give you an example. If you are booking 10 sales calls a month for your one on one coaching, group coaching, mastermind, no matter what offer you are selling, and you are closing 2 clients, that means you have a 20% conversion rate. It's low, but we can fix that. So instead of thinking, oh, I need to go out there, I need to have more leads, let me spend more ads. Okay, instead of having that mindset, we need to convert better. We need to help you to have a higher conversion. Imagine this: you have the same 10 sales call every single month, but now you are closing 6 or even 8. That actually means that you actually tripled or quadrupled your revenue without doing any extra work, without doing any extra lead generation or any extra marketing. We just fixed your conversion rate. And this is why I always say more money comes from better conversion, not from having more leads. Okay? Money comes from better conversion, not only from more leads. So now the question becomes, what are you saying on your sales call? How are you leading the sales conversation? Are you more the talker or are you more the listener? I can already tell you, if you talk too much, you are losing the sale. Are you actually diagnosing the problem, or are you actually not listening and just waiting for the moment where you can pitch the offer? Are you confident in what you are delivering in your offer, or are you trying to convince yourself that you can actually help the client? Because your sales process is not random. Okay, it should be intentional, it should be repeatable, and it should be authentic and ethical. You should know what is working right now. You should know, as a business owner, what doesn't work. You should know where are people hesitant, where are people giving you already the sign that this will be a false yes, where are people already giving you an objection but you are not listening because you're waiting for the moment to pitch. Why are they saying no? If you want to improve your sales, we need to look at the data and then we need to refine it. We need to make sure it is customized and tailored. Like, the sales process should be customized and tailored to you, how you are running your business and who you are. That's why the sales process is not same for every single business owner. It always varies. So if you are not tracking your numbers, if you don't even know what your conversion rate right now is, we need to fix that. We need to improve your sales conversation, because you cannot guess your way through your income in order to actually make more money, have a six-figure business or multiple six-figure business, and even like going to seven figures. You cannot guess your way to that. We need to know your numbers. That was the second area. I know I'm talking fast because I love talking about this, okay? So, first area was your sales identity, and to fall in love with sales again so that you are able to sell every single day from conviction that your offer is the freaking best in the industry. Number two is improve your conversion rate. Okay. And number three is so important. And I love talking about messaging. Probably, if you are an OG, let me know in the comments if you are an OG watching my Anu Talk show for a while. You know how important messaging is when it comes to signing high ticket clients. And messaging is also where a lot of high ticket women of color coaches struggle, because, again, your buyer is not a beginner anymore. Okay, your buyer is not a beginner anymore. Your buyer is experienced. They have invested before. They have tried multiple things, multiple different strategies which didn't work, and now they are in a place where they are skeptical to invest, skeptical to trust you, skeptical to trust themselves. They are this close to actually give up. Okay, they are this close to give up, or they are very close to actually do something else. So if now you are coming in, okay, and your messaging still sounds very generic, very broad, you are saying things like, I help you to grow your business, I help you to feel confident, I help you to make more money. Like, it's not landing. It's too basics, because sophisticated buyers need sophisticated messaging. What they are thinking is, why didn't it work before? Why should this work now? Why is this different? Can I actually trust myself again? Can I trust this coach? Is this actually going to work for me? They have different thought process, and you are not hitting that with your content right now. So if your content is not addressing that, you will continue to have troubles to improve your sales and to close at higher prices. This is why your messaging needs to already do the selling part, and it needs to reflect their past failures, the current fears, the deeper desires they have, and the unique process you walk them through in order to get what they have in mind, in order to get the transformation they desire. Because the moment someone feels, okay, this is exactly what I have been struggling with, and the moment they feel like it's possible for them again, that's when they move. Always have this in mind. Your prospect, they are now literally in the bathroom crying why it's not working. They have did everything in their power to change their situation, and now you are coming in and you show them the possibility again. Now they will move with you. Sales and business is everything about belief transfer. How can you transform or transfer the belief you have that it's possible onto them? How can you borrow that to them? That's when they move. That's when they feel activated. Not when you sound motivational, not when you sound generic because you want to target everyone and their mother, and you are afraid to go very specific. The reason why you cannot improve your sales right now is because you are still very generic, very broad in your messaging, because you are afraid that you're going to lose people. You are in this high ticket space because you want to have a higher impact. Okay, a higher impact means that your offer is not meant for everyone. Your offer is not meant for everyone. You should actually say no to a lot of people. And a lot of people should also disqualify themselves by watching your content, by watching or seeing your sophisticated messaging. That's how you're going to have higher impact. That's how you're going to actually sell at higher prices as well. Okay, you need to sound very specific, very sophisticated, especially in the high ticket space. Do you have any questions when it comes to improving your sales in the next 30 days? These are the three things we will do inside Leverage 20 when you join us inside Leverage 20. First, we're going to look at your sales identity. And this is where most of you are actually like, you need refinement. Fall in love with sales again. Selling is the service you're going to do because sales is all about belief transfer. You are the reason why someone is able to get their transformation. You are the reason. Your process is the reason. You need to believe in your offer in order to do that. Second thing is, let's improve your conversion rate before you start chasing for more leads. Yeah, leads is important, but I'm pretty sure you have 10 leads right now that we can close. Um, but in order to close that higher, we need to look at what the conversion rate is. How are you converting your current leads right now? That's where we're going to see how your sales skills are performing. Number three is your messaging, sophisticated messaging. Higher prices means sophisticated messaging is needed. Your buyers are sophisticated. It needs to be reflected in your messaging in order to convert better. When you join Leverage 20, you will improve your sales in the next 30 days. Okay? You will speak to more sophisticated buyers, stop chasing clients, start refining your sales process. Right now, your results are like they are not random, okay? They are a reflection of these three areas. And the moment you refine them, your income will double, your income will increase as well. So, if you are listening, watching this episode, and you are seeing the gaps you have right now, then this is exactly the work we do inside Leverage 20. And I would love to help you to refine your messaging, refine your sales process, and your identity as a woman of color coach to sell daily in order to double your income with fewer clients. So that you are not only showing up and throwing spaghetti on the wall. I want you to get paid. I want you to have more money in your bank account. If that sounds like you and you are ready to scale your business, DM me the word ready so we can actually talk about booking a call with me and how that looks like. With that being said, I wish you a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for joining, and I see you in the next episode. Bye.